Hello, I'm Kason Smith with a look at the common mistakes schools make when implementing high-yield strategies. First, what do we mean by high-yield strategies? They're actually teaching techniques developed to increase student learning. According to Robert Marzano, an author of many books on the subject, schools make three major mistakes when implementing high-yield strategies. The first is focusing on a narrow range of strategies. Policies of schools are decided by administrators and politicians who often think of themselves as educators, but usually spend very little time teaching. They concentrate more on standardized testing results and institutional accountability. So when a book comes out highlighting 4 to 9 categories of learning strategies, upper school management often feels they're fulfilling their job duties by mandating these techniques for the whole district. Now, starting a healthy discussion about improving learning with a small set of broad categories is fine, but as Dr. Marzano himself points out, there are at least 41 strategies which could be used effectively. So focusing on just a few will not likely help students learn, but may very well hinder teachers from using their experience to determine how best to teach their class. Which brings us to the next big mistake: using high-yield strategies in every class. Not all strategies, high-yield or otherwise, work for all students, all grade levels, or all subjects. As a teacher or trainer, you know this already. For instance, the classic chalk and talk may work reasonably well for a graduate class in physics. The students are disciplined and already have a good basic concept of the subject matter before even walking into class. However, the technique won't work for kindergartners whose most pressing need prior to school was finding where Dad hid the juice boxes. Likewise, story time would be the wrong strategy for grad students, but 5-year-olds might actually understand a rudimentary version of epistemic ambivalence by guessing if Mr. Schrodinger's cat is happy or sad. Okay, so this is an extreme example of the issue, but it's still apt. A major part of your job is finding the correct technique for your students, but there will be many times when no high-yield strategy readily exists for your specific teaching challenge, and it's a mistake for schools to force you to use an inappropriate strategy. Mistake number 2 is somewhat of a function of mistake number 3, assuming high-yield strategies always work. Though Dr. Marzano is known for proliferating high-yield strategies, he actually refers to them as high-probability strategies, and for good reason. He feels 20 to 40% of research on any given learning strategy will show it to be ineffective. There's a couple of ways of looking at this. You can accept the fact that no matter which technique you use, it will fail to enhance learning every third time you use it, or you can recognize a strategy won't enhance learning for 1/3 of your students no matter how often you use it. So, to be fair, a 70% success rate is pretty high, but it's never guaranteed. If a technique isn't working, teachers must use their expertise to modify it so it can, or scrap it altogether and use a different one. 2 options, which become increasingly difficult to exercise when a district mandates only a handful of specific strategies can be used.